So we gained professional experience at Anjali Couture, which is a clothing boutique, and we helped in the store and learned different skills.
Yeah, we mainly tried to get her store out there because she had just started like 4 months ago, and so she wanted help getting her store better known.
So for example, the first couple of days we helped her organize the store to make it more appealing for a customer to come in, and later we worked more on her website and her social media.
Yeah, and we both really enjoy photography, so we volunteered to take a lot of photos for her website and for her social media, like her Instagram and Facebook, and we helped to differentiate between the pictures that should go on her website and then the pictures that should go on her social media. I wasn't traveling this break, and I like to keep busy, so I thought that this would be an interesting way to use my time.
Yeah, and here in Chennai we don't get a lot of job opportunities or ways to work, so it was a good opportunity, so we decided to take it.
Yeah, I learned a lot about how difficult it is to start a business on your own, and how difficult it is to completely manage it all by yourself. But then it also was empowering because she was in this job that it didn't feel right for her for a long time, and so she quit because it just wasn't her. So I learned you should follow what you're passionate about.
And also that is the main I guess message I learned from it, but also I learned quite a few practical skills about how to manage websites and also kind of linking new things like social media into websites, because it's things that I never knew about before.
We kind of showed her the social media aspect of running a business. She was focusing more on the physical aspect, and so she needed our help on how to get her shop out there.
Yeah, and also from a customer's point of view, what would be more inviting and attractive for a store to be like. Like Chloe said, it was very empowering to see her and how she quit her job to do something she actually likes and loves. And it was very empowering to see how she is so passionate about her store, describing it as the magic.
Yeah, I agree with what Noah said, because like I said earlier, it helps me keep in mind that life isn't just about getting a job and keeping with it just to earn money. It's about doing what you care about, and that's actually possible, and she proves it every day.
I personally really enjoyed this opportunity, and it taught me a lot, and it was a really good and productive way to really use my time and also help someone else while doing it. I definitely recommend it because you're giving an opportunity, and generally I think when you get an opportunity you should definitely use it and do the best you can in it. And I personally really enjoyed this opportunity, and it taught me a lot, and it was a really good and productive way to really use my time and also help someone else while doing it.
Yeah, and what Noah said earlier, there's not that many opportunities to get jobs here in Chennai as a student, and so this was a really good way to learn how to work in a actual job environment.
So I did a photography intern for the Shilpa architect. The first day I just took the photo of their office, and the next day and so on I took their past projects, and also their kind of office life one day. Because I'm now kind of getting into photography, I wanted to try a different aspect of the photography. So in the past year, I've done sports, food, and I wanted to have experience with architecture this time. So framing and filling that frame so I can communicate the best I can. I think my past experience with photography, which kind of helped me during this career Practicum program. And I think this kind of helped me to choose my career later on, because I didn't really know how it's like to work as an actual photographer. And I think through this program I got most I can get, how it's like to be one. If you want to experience what it's like to actually have career based on what you like, I think this will be a very good opportunity to have.
My CPP was at Freshworks, which is a company located in the global info city of Chennai. And what I had to do there was I was part of the marketing team for one of their newer products called Fresh Connect, which was a social platform for them to communicate on a basis that was facilitated their work environment. And so I did some competitive analysis and looked at social media pages of other products of the similar design and looked at what they did well and what we could use in our product and how we could show those features on the social media pages. I decided that it would be a good experience for me, thinking of going into business when I graduate, and I wanted a scope on how it would be like to be in an office or like at a job and interacting with employees on their life as an adult. That gave me some insight on how it is to work as a team, and I could make similarities between what I've been exposed to at school and how it could look like in the future if I chose different paths. I think being in that office and being part of a team, I got to hear how they communicated when they had different ideas, how they had to propose their ideas and work as a team to make those come true. Then, more specifically to advertising, I got to know how, for example, I went along and I looked at other companies and how they advertise their products on social media. So that kind of competition-based analysis was also quite interesting. My age, I do spend a lot of time on social media, so I could kind of see what people would want to see on pages like Facebook and Twitter. I knew what captions would be useful, what types of posts would be entertaining and informative to their audience. I think I walked away from that experience with a little more insight on how it would look like to have a role in that kind of job area of sales and entrepreneurship if I took that in my future. And I think it was pretty helpful to see the good communicative skills that they had working as a team. I would highly recommend this CPP and generally just taking a CPP because it's a really good experience for everyone to try out, see if they like it. It's kind of like scoping what you might do in the future. So either you can start looking more in that field if you really enjoyed what you tried out for the CPP, or you can eliminate options. Then you can just kind of move on from there, still having the learning experience of being in the field and having to work with other people outside of a school-based environment.